And taking matters seriously, Shiv Sena leader Shaina NC has lodged a complaint against the UBT leader and MP Arvind Sawant over his very shocking and shameful remark referring to Shaina NC as quote-unquote imported maal. So that's the latest coming in right now with Shaina NC taking matters into her own hands. She has registered a complaint against the UBT MP. Yesha is joining us now. Yesha, women politicians in India are often objectified and they are subjected to just so much sexism and misogyny. And this is the latest example of Shaina NC bearing the brunt of these derogatory remarks by Arvind Sawant. Tell us a little bit more about this complaint that she has registered, that she has filed against him.
Absolutely. In fact, over the last couple of hours, we've seen several women karyakartas from the Shiv Sena faction. They gathered at Nagpara police station. In fact, they held a protest against Arvind Sawant for his very comment wherein, quote unquote, he mentioned Shaina NC is an important maal. But on the other hand, when we speak of Arvind Sawant, in his defense, he said that this was a statement that was made 2 days back on the day of filing of nomination for Arvind Patel. And in his defense, saying that it is he who's close friends with Shaina NC and would not make any such comment against her. But this is something that's not gone really well. In fact, this kind of a statement that's being made by Arvind Sawant against Shaina NC is something that's been criticized by leaders across the political spectrum. We also saw how Milind Devra, another leader from the Shiv Sena faction, took to social media to disregard the very comment that's made by Arvind Sawant. Here, of course, now, after this very statement that's come to forth, Shaina NC has also gone to Nagpara police station where the protest was being held by several women karyakartas and has registered a complaint against Arvind Sawant.
And the tragedy is that we hardly see any male politicians being subjected to something similar with women politicians, as it is, facing such a tough task to take on the politicians and then to be objectified, to face sexism, to have their character assassinated. And here's another example. Any response from the UBT faction? Will they take any action against Mr. Arvind Sawant, who has made such a shameful remark against Shaina NC?
Yes, in fact, of course, we've seen criticism coming in from the Eknath Shinde faction, but, when it comes to the UBT faction, none of them have really responded or spoken about this. Though, on the other hand, we've seen that Arvind Sawant has, after this very statement went public, come out and, defended his very stance that this is, the statement was misconstrued. In fact, he also goes on to say that this statement is being, in fact, put forth just to set a false narrative against him. So all of these things are, is the kind of a stance that's being put forth by Arvind Sawant himself when it comes to this very statement. But on the other hand, people, leaders from Shiv Sena UBT have not really, taken cognizance or, in fact, even spoken about the statement being made by Arvind Sawant. But, however, we've seen that leaders from other party lines, that is, from the Mahila, have gone ahead to question this very statement, the kind of a sexist attitude that we've seen from Arvind Sawant when it comes to this very statement that he's made. And like you rightly mentioned, this is not the first such instance where a women politician is subjected to this kind of statement or this kind of remarks by a male politician. So which is where, in the run-up to this whole Vidhan Sabha elections in Maharashtra, this very statement is something that's not really being appreciated by leaders across party spectrum. Yes.
All right. So, Shaina NC, they're lodging a complaint against the UBT leader and MP Arvind Sawant for his shocking and shameful remarks against her. We have a couple of other reactions coming in. Let's just play them out.
मैं बहुत दुखित हूँ इससे, बहुत मुझे पीड़ा हुई है. मैंने यही टीवी पर देखा जो उनका कमेंट था. It is not only scandalous, it is shameful, it is condemnable. इसकी जितनी निंदा की जाए, देखिए राजनीतिक कार्यकर्ता जो महिला होती है वो किसी पार्टी की हो, सम्मान तो करना चाहिए ना. ये कौन सी बात है भाई? ये बहुत दुर्भाग्यपूर्ण है, बहुत पीड़ादायक है. इसकी हम भर्त्सना करते हैं.
एक महिला को माल कहना, ये कांग्रेस इंडिया अलायंस की मानसिकता है. महिलाओं का अपमान, यही इनकी पहचान. आपको याद होगा कि अभी इरफान अंसारी ने हमारी जो प्रत्याशी सीता सोरेन जी को, एक आदिवासी महिला को माल कहा था. इसके लिए माफी मांगनी चाहिए. प्रियंका वाड्रा, प्रियंका चतुर्वेदी जो लड़की हूं लड़ सकती हूं का नारा देती हैं, क्या अरविंद सावंत के ऊपर कार्रवाई होगी? क्या उनको निकाला जाएगा? नहीं निकालेंगे. ये महिला विरोधी गठबंधन है.